Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Konnichigen. It's your favorite superstar maniac, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber, V-singer form. We are many cosmic minds joined together to form a single entity on a higher plane of existence. You can tell, Tajigang, this is already a different stream than usual. By the way, I swear I'm looking at all of you. For some reason, my eyes don't look centered. I have to recenter myself every single time when we start the stream. Every single time. Like, I'm centered before we start, and then I'm not as centered anymore. There we go. This is as centered as I'm gonna look, right? There we go. Look into my eyes. There we go. Hey, Mist. Glad you could make it. At long last, today, May 12, we shall finish the post-Heavensward main scenario quest. You know, I was wondering, we talked about this on the last stream, I think. What was I doing on May 12th of last year? Because on May... what was last week? May 5th, right? On May 5th of last year, we were actually finishing 2.5, but like both parts we were able to do on the same stream. Here we did split the two parts mostly for 2 streams, and we already were starting something new. I think, yeah, actually, May 12th of last year was when we started Heavensward. Let's see... 2023... 05/12. Yeah. We played Heavensward for the first time. We started the Heavensward MSQ at least. And I used like an Astrologian Astro Globe as part of the thumbnail. Even though we didn't quite unlock Astrologian at that moment, I think. Or actually, I think we did. We did it as soon as we could. Then the stream after that is on May 19, and I titled it Multi-Class Mania, in which I have both my Black Mage staff and the Astro Globe, basically. Yeah, okay. But yeah, 1 year ago, it's worth showing you the thumbnail. So give me a second. Wow. Oh yes, the time has come, the time has come. The time has come to finish FF14, post-Heavensward, MSQ. Past Astrologian, past Dark Knight, past Gunbreaker, past all the different points we got. To get here, we had to go through a lot. And it took more than a year. Basically, a whole year is what it took us. It took us a whole year to get here. But that makes the epic journey more epic than it already is. If we take our time, it becomes like an odyssey. Odysseus would be proud of this odyssey. It's about the journey, not the destination after all. It's about that. It's about the FF14 journey right here. Whether it's 1 year, 5 years, 1 month, 5 months, 5 days, what matters is that we had a great journey. Woo, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me... Of course, I got carried away again. Yeah, let's see. This is the one. This is the one. This is what we were doing 1 year ago. There we go. There we go. Pre 1.0 Khaiden. Remember, this is my 1.0 appearance, actually. But yeah, pre 1.0 Khaiden still, right? Being so happy about becoming astrologian. And well, we end up doing a lot of stuff as Black Mage still, because if we do a dungeon or something like that for the first time, we're going to be Astro for that. But yeah, that was great. That was great. Some good stuff there. And yeah, the thumbnail was actually just like that. I do feel like I stepped up my thumbnail game overall. But also at the same time, some things not only could be improved, but some things should even go back to the way they were. But I'm saying what can be the best way to go about that, if that makes any sense. Anyway, yeah. It's been a 1 year journey. A 1 year journey to get to this point, Tajigang, to finish Heavensward. So that gives you an idea of what Stormblood is going to take. Cutscenes get longer. Dialogue choices appear more. And so on and so on. More story happens. And well, Stormblood is the expansion with the most MSQ out of them all. From what you all showed me the other day. It was pretty much last week, right? And well, not only is that gonna make it last longer this time, I think, even though we're gonna do a 12-hour stream to begin Stormblood, but I don't think I forgot about that, by the way. Obviously not. Obviously not. But yeah, I may have to pause FF14 for a little while because the upgrades to the graphics will come and my PC will not be able to... I'll be able to play it, but I won't be able to stream it anymore until the PC is upgraded, and the budget for that hasn't quite come. Look, I was looking again at parts yesterday. I don't think I can go anywhere lower than a 4060 for the graphics card, but I think if I go for a Ryzen 7 instead of a Ryzen 9, it's not the end of the world. And the Ryzen 7 is super affordable. But it's not just those two things. If I upgrade those two things, I have to go for a power supply unit for more wattage. We don't want that to be bottlenecking. Hopefully the Ryzen 7 doesn't bottleneck with the rest of the PC. I don't know. And at that moment, I should really go for new drives. I don't know how to install drives on my PC, so like I don't want to take multiple trips to like the computer store. That's where I basically get them to assemble it for me, by the way. But yeah, you know, with the tech there, it's actually somebody I know, and that also is nice. I don't even know if he's working there anymore, but hopefully he is. But no, back on topic though. It's like I have to carry my whole tower all the way there, and it's like it's a mess to carry the thing. This is like, imagine the context. At least maybe I'm wrong about this because I don't know what they get on their it's not a repair shop, but it's like people take it for repairs, but also they take it for assembly of PCs and all that. It's like the workshop, let's call it, right? Their workshop area where they have the tech. Let's say. You picture people are taking tablets, laptops, stuff like that. And then here I come with my huge gaming streaming PC tower. It sticks out so terribly. It's kind of funny, but it's kind of like, man, this is kind of making me making me stand out in a bad way, if that makes any sense. And well, of course, there's the how careful I need to be every time I carry it and all that. But yeah, I'm just not. I just can't assemble a PC. It's just not in me. Much less disassemble it and then reassemble some parts. I can definitely like change the RAM memory sticks though. That's something I can do. The reason I'm saying this is because like the drives really do need to be updated sooner than later, and I should do it at the same time I'm getting all the other PC parts upgraded, so that I don't have to take multiple trips, right? Otherwise, yeah, I could buy the new PSU, the GPU, the CPU, and then it all ends with you when we say it like that. And then bang, all of them are ready. But then I have to take another trip for the drives and all that. So an M2 drive is what I was looking for. How much is an M2? At least just one M2 for the operating system. We need an upgrade for that. I do need like more like SSDs dedicated only to gaming. Most SSDs now are like the M2 type. And the SSDs I'm thinking about are the previous one, the one that's like a big rectangle. I don't know how else to describe it. Let me just check prices quickly. Where did I check? Over here. Well. Let me consult the database. Database, just living in the database. The world of pure fiction's cracking in my head, and the addiction of the night still spreads in the database. Let's see. Oh, actually, yeah, the prices of a Kingston one seems affordable, and Kingston pretty much has always been reliable, you know. The two SSDs I have right now, the regular ones, are Kingston. Yeah, because my operating system SSD is 240 gigabytes. That's the big one that needs to be upgraded. And I was gonna go for 2 terabytes for that one. Did I say 2 gigabytes? No, I said 2 terabytes, right? Yeah. Did I say it earlier? I mean, did I say 2 gigs? Well, no, I said 240 gigs, but yeah, 2 terabytes. The motherboard I have, the B450M, only really has room for one of those. Otherwise, I'd buy another one. I didn't want to have... See, the thing is, I'm not gonna install many games, if any, even though it's 2 terabytes, because those things add up very quickly. Like, yeah, right now I have only like 30 plus gigabytes free on my internal drive, on my operating system drive. So you can see why I need to upgrade that. Yeah. And like my other 2 drives, one of them is an HDD, by the way. 1 gigabyte HDD monster in a good way. An absolute stalwart, has been with me for quite a few years now. That's the reason why. Monster in a very good way. An absolute tank of a unit. An absolute unit. Still though, I try to be careful with this. But yeah, like, space is being filled up, and I need to be able to have more games accessible at any moment. Games don't really work well if you have them on external drives, obviously. I could buy myself more external drives though, and just begin budgeting already for a GPU, CPU, single SSD for the operating system only, and PSU upgrade. That's still quite a bit of a budget I have to do there, but yeah. It's something I want to call the PC upgrade saga, because it's the way when I first got this PC, like, I was very patient with it. Even though there's paranoia about the parts not working, I ordered them and I just let them sit in the box for months as I got all the other parts. As I got all the parts one by one. Maybe, I don't remember how many months it must have been. Maybe it wasn't that many. Maybe it was just like 3 or 2. But it felt like it was a little while, right? Yeah, or maybe it was a matter of weeks more than months. It did take more than 1 month for sure. But I let them patiently sit there until everything was ready to assemble. And so I'm thinking it's gonna be this. It can be the same for like these parts, but I don't want them to wait for too long there, because what if they don't work and I find out only like 3 months after or 2 months after, and it's like, oh shoot, the warranty is gonna be all over the place on this one. Maybe warranties are not just 3 months anymore, especially for high price things like that. But still, it's like, oh, why didn't you show us before? Because I couldn't use it. I had to assemble it with everything else. Had to get it assembled with everything else. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm gonna go like to the PC workshop, the PC shop, the workshop area, with not just my PC but like several boxes. It's gonna be an appointment. I'm gonna have to call and make an appointment just to let them know what I'm bringing, because just to drop that on them out of nowhere is gonna be, whoa, wait a second. So yeah. But it's important to upgrade. It's an investment. It's for the sake of the stream. This is a job in many ways, and I must invest to bring the best in me. To bring the best, I must invest. Oh yeah, yeah. Final Fantasy 14 is important, but not the only reason. And so let's jump into Final Fantasy 14. Let's not delay this any further today, alright? Let's keep chatting and talking about these things. You know, I go on my tangents and I yep. See, there's this fun Twitter account that's 3 random letters every 10 minutes. And they actually have been doing a lot of actual words and all sorts of things. Like, for example, today they did Civ, C-I-V. C for Charlie. I was pronouncing it as Z for zebra for some reason. No, C-I-V. And that obviously reminds me of Sid Meier's Civilization. It's usually referred to as Civ, right? And he was like, oh no, it's a message from the stars telling me to get back into the addiction. There's a game I didn't get to finish in Civ 6. With England under Eleanor of Aquitaine, because I was safe scumming just to be able to not lose my rock bands for tourism because I was going for the cultural victory. I can pick up where I left off. If not, I can just go for the score victory, it's okay. I was surprised the other day to see that Civ 5, the last time I played Civ 5, because that one I have on Steam and I can check it. Civ 6 I have on Epic. But the last time I played Civ 5 was actually December 2022. Maybe I did well avoiding it for more than a year. It's been a year and a half, basically. We can round it up to that. But the moment I get back to it, ooh. See, the funny thing about that one is that since I have so many mods downloaded for it, the mod folder has to be on your documents folder, which is going to be on your operating system drive. And obviously that just, you know, accumulated, just gather a lot of data, gathered as if like they were a gatherer, but of data. You know, like it's farming data. And by data, I mean megabyte upon megabyte, maybe even gigabytes. No, I think it's on the gigabyte mark. And so I did this little thing. Thankfully, it was able to work. I don't remember how it's done, but I have it written down somewhere on a Civilization folder. I don't remember what it's called. It's called a link, something link, in which you link a folder to a different drive, but make it seem like it's actually on another drive. So that's what I have. I actually have it on another one of the drives, my Civilization 5 mod folder. But I have it linked to that internal, to that operating system folder. Hey, let me see. How many gigabytes is it? This is Civilization 5. 4.39 gigabytes. 4.40 gigs. You can round it up to, basically. And there you are. There you are. The Civ 6 one is the one that got bigger, but eventually I uninstalled the game and it deleted all of it. If I uninstall Civilization 5, it's not going to delete the folder because it's not in the internal like game folder itself, it's a separate folder. That's the way they should have done it in Civ 6. And also because I don't install the mods through the workshop actually. Since there's also many mods that are not in the workshop, and then... that's another story though, that's another story. Civ 6 I definitely don't install through the workshop because I have it on Epic. Anyway, I went on a tangent again. Let's open FF14 before I forget to do that and then instead talk about Civ. Yeah, by the way, I was worried a little bit earlier before the stream. I didn't realize for a moment. There's like data maintenance being done to the Oceania server, which is not where I am, but by the way, we need to do this. This feels... It's not entirely right to see this again, maybe, but yeah. No, I didn't boot up the game, but I did have the launcher just to make sure there are updates. No, let me talk over the trailer, whatever, let's just do it. I mean, this story is outdated now. What is showing here is outdated. But I felt like we gotta see it in some way. No, it was talking to me about maintenance, and I was like... I saw this briefly yesterday because I streamed this on the TSG Dimension with the Yokai Watch grinding. I have the Dark Knight sword now, by the way. It looks amazing with the FF11 outfit. The Hover Nyan Dark Knight sword. But anyway. Oh yeah, the graphics on this trailer. I thought for a moment that there was gonna be maintenance today at like during the stream time. And I was like, oh no. First of all, oh no by what just happened there. But I was like... I was like, oh no, we're gonna have to change plans, and today is actually not the day we finish 3.5. At least not the day we get to plan to do it anymore. But no, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. It's just on Oceania, and it's even much later. I'm saying that because it told me the alert again before booting up the game, launching the game. No, there was an update, maybe yesterday, maybe a few days ago. Ah, Amano Yoshitaka-san. Uematsu Nobu-sama. By the way, I think we will be moving forward for the Stormblood trailer when we finish. Pardon me, I know it's a little bit loud right now. I forgot how good this trailer was. My gosh. Estinian. The Estinian. Just like the Batman, right? You can say the Estinian. Oh my god. So good, so good, so good, so good, so good. When was it that this was released? 2015? 2015 was an amazing year for video games. The Witcher 3 and some other games I don't remember. No, wait, what was it for Assassin's Creed? Syndicate? I think? No, it was Unity? No, I think it was Syndicate. Those games were underrated. Unity and Syndicate. In the great Assassin's Creed, you know, history. The great Assassin's Creed history. The thing is that the bridge battle with Nidhogg was a group thing at one point. It was so much fun. Oh. Whoa, that sounds amazing. Huh. I can see why they made it be more single player. Sid looks amazing here, by the way. I forgot what this was like. Don't think even Alluring got to do it. Okay. Look at that. The dragons are coming to FF14. Badass Robin. My goodness. We fought dragons in FF14 with the Batman, Estinian, Sir Emmerich, Isel, all the people like Hush Fund we lost. So much happened in Heavensward, in post-Heavensward. FF14. Hopefully none of that got cut off. It's like, in a karaoke stream, I would take out some filters, because otherwise it's gonna cut out part of it. Because it gets so loud, or... Well, not loud, but like... you know, it's beyond the filters. But I did it when I went through with Magnus. Okay. That's amazing, though. That must have been much earlier, too, right? So, like, it's from an earlier update and all that. But yeah. We're still gonna see this title screen beyond this stream, because we're still gonna do post-MSQ things in a future stream. There will still be Heavensward things to do. Hildebrand, dungeons, including Warring Triad. It's group activities, basically. Dungeons, trials. Scholasticate. Just those three things, but they're more than enough for even more than one stream. Next week, I know for sure next week, I'm planning just to have the one F14 stream, much like this week again. So we'll see if one stream is enough to do all of those. Based on what it's been like with Hildebrand so far, I don't think so. Especially if it's the quests that finish the Hildebrand Vanderbilt stuff. Let's take our time with them. They're important. They're extremely important, okay? Just as important as what we're gonna do today is. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Believe me. I am not even being ironic here. Hildebrand is essential. Absolutely essential to the experience. The F14 experience. Now, We are still planning to watch the Stormblood trailer at the end of it. Have I ever seen it? Probably not. Probably not. I probably have been able to avoid most of them. I did see the Dawn Trail trailer. Huh. The Dawn trailer, maybe I should say? Listen to that. The Dawn Trail trailer. Trailer. The trailer. The Dawn trailer. Oh my god. These puns just make themselves. I'm just like I'm just following along for, you know, I'm just going for what is obviously there. Look at my current yokai watch pet. This has become one of my favorites. Uzapion, I believe is how you say it. I don't know why USA is capitalized. I thought it was gonna be a United States themed yokai or something, but no. It's because of Usagi. Kion, I don't remember. I don't remember the whole thing in the Japanese words used here. I haven't quite learned them yet. But yeah, so that's the way we're gonna do it. We'll watch the Stormblood trailer. We'll see the title screen for a little bit, but it's still not gonna be time for Stormblood itself. Not quite yet. Used to be a part of the final steps of Faith trial. No 100% sure though. Which one was that again? Final steps of Faith? I forget which one it was. Which one was that again? Well, for now, let us go back to Alfie, who has been waiting for us in Nofika's altar. Funny enough, I rarely refer to him as Alfie. I just say Alfino nearly the entire time. No, Alfino sounds better. Alfie sounds kind of cute, but also sounds like I'm saying Alfie but spelled differently, and then it becomes boring. You know, if you spelled it as A-L-F-I-E instead of A-L-P-H-I, it's just a boring name now. It's just a boring name. I don't know. Nah. Actually, I've done it, but it is a solo-only thing now. Yeah, I feel like I've done it, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, now it's raining. Well, Alfino, get under my umbrella. Ella, Sorry to invade your personal space like this, but alright. Why don't we go for it immediately? Oh dear, I'm invading his space even more. Sorry, Alfie. Yeah, I guess I am gonna call him Alfie. The greater obeisance, yes. Let's continue with what we were doing with Nero, eh? And now I'm not even covering him with the umbrella anymore. Jeez. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alice is already on her way, and it will not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. Yeah, let us be off. Alright. The airship landing. Right here. We just left it right off here, right? So let's continue. See, I wanted to consult the wiki to see what the name of the final quest here is. Just to know when it is that I made it to the end of 3.5. But I think I'm gonna know one way or another. So yeah, let's keep going. Khaiden, Afino, ready to go? The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alfino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... Ah, well, here they are now. DM video with solo instance version? Okay, I'll check it later. Thank you. That sounds fascinating. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cartano? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. Ah, I love him. All right. While Alfino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stone. Seeing Sid and Nero once again interacting with each other after doing so much MSQ for tombstones, right? and not being at this point in the story after doing it so many times still. You know, those times I did it for tombstones, and I would get the instance where you face Nero in the boss battle in ARR. Nero and Sid communicate remotely. And now, well, here they are again. That's gonna hit differently now, and I love it. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Y'shtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Khaiden, pray accompany Alice back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest. I'll entertain him, alright? Right, everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. Just farm Nero's tombstones? Hey, let's go. How do you say this word, by the way? The greater obeisance? Sounds like obesity. Obeisance? Here's the name of the quest, by the way. I just don't know how to say the final word. You know all about those tombstones, You are traveling with Master Garland, sir? The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Oh, well, yeah, we're ready to travel, yeah. Relics need a lot of them, you see? Yes, yes. Are you making a reference to something now? Now, I'm not sure. I think I've been missing a reference you've been making. Missed. But anyway. What manner of airship has no private cabins? Then again, I suppose Garland had to find somewhere to stow his half-baked inventions. Yugiri? I do not care for that man. No, obviously not. Strange though it may seem, Nero's former loyalties do not trouble me. But I can see why people are loath to lower their guard around him. Okay. Cosmo, it's nice to have you around, my dear fellow. We'll be doing more... If we have time, we'll be doing more Yokai Watch grinding. But for now, thank you. I'll see you around. What's Sky? Oh, a scathing impression from Warhammer. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. I don't know them. Much less know that they talk like that. That's interesting. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land here in the Toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones then? Is that everybody there in the distance, or are those players? No, those are players. Interesting. It looked like it was the meeting place before going to the Rising Stones. We can teleport, but let's fly. Let's take the scenic route, since we're so close anyway. Scenic, all right. Look at these crystals. This is a Final Fantasy area. This is exactly the kind of area I picture if you say Final Fantasy. There's all sorts of areas, right? There's all sorts of areas. It's not just crystals everywhere, but still. There's a sort of association in my mind. Oh yeah. Final Fantasy, like, open world area is gonna have crystals. It's my first thought. For like the first few seconds or so. I was actually gonna say Final Fantasy Overworld, but I actually just picture a good old classic RPG 2D grassland overworld, you know? The first Final Fantasy was like that. The only Final Fantasy I've fully completed to this date, unless you count FF14 ARR as a game in itself, and that's fair too. These are expansions, but they're also whole other games. This is FF14 2. Like, FF14 0 is before ARR. Nobody can play that anymore. FF14 1. We're ignoring the patch numbers, right? FF14 is ARR. FF14 2-2, let's say, right? Is Heavensward. FF14 3 Stormblood. We have a trilogy going on there. But now we exceed what Final Fantasy 13 did. We finally go beyond 3. Shadowbringers, FF14 4. And then FF14 5. Endwalker. And now FF14 6. Dawn Trail is going to come out. Now we have two trilogies, pardon me. I can't do math. But yeah, there you go. Honestly, they're full-fledged games of their own. I'm not being entirely ironic here. I'm not just like making jokes here. Let me talk to Home and Flamin. What's going on over here? You guys okay? Ah, the determination upon their faces. There is nothing more blinding than youth burning with purpose. Ori Boulder and his companions left to continue reconnaissance on the Beast Stripes. They were adamant about shouldering what burdens they could while the senior science were occupied with this cocoon emergency. Nice. This is why those people, this is why that group of people are also Scions superstars of the 7th dawn, the 7th dimension. You must be careful, friend. The walking weapons of Alak were expressly designed to subdue primals, but men like Gaius will always seek to use them against mankind. It falls to us to ensure that Omega is never employed as a weapon of war. In the wrong hands, it would be bad. I'm worried about Lolorito. The Leggy had an interest in it, but Lolorito has got to have more in it. We haven't seen him in forever. And watching him in the trailer right there, he's got to be doing something. And he's like, Kono shunkan matte kita zo. Ooh, I waited for this moment. And he takes the Omega weapon, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? He's an amazing schemer. I gotta give him his credit. One was created to capture Bahamut and the other to surpass him. Which will prove the stronger, I wonder? Fear not. I shall keep a close eye on our new ally. Tataru? I know Nero's a guest here, but we don't exactly have the happiest history with the Empire, do we? So my question to you is, do I offer him tea? Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Yes, absolutely do that, Tataru. Will be the example to follow. And honestly, I think he's gonna appreciate it. He might make a snarky comment if he thinks the tea is too low quality or something, but I think he'd be like, ah, I appreciate good manners. Or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Well, Nero? I love this cutscene. It's so good.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight.
You know, now that I think about it, it was really Livia who was responsible for it, but we had to have an Imperial in a Scion headquarters, after that whole massacre happened in ARR, right? In the other one, which is still around, we still have it. It's now just Urian J's man cave, you might say. Kind of a silly term to use, but yeah. Like you just know he would have the whole place to himself if he could, filled with books everywhere. If he could at least just change his clothes, though, he can have the whole place. Let's go back to that drip you showed that one time, Urian J. Ah! Why? Why? Anyway, let's continue.
It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation.
No. He's leading you into a trap. Don't tell him information like that.
Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master.
Oh.
And it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Ah, see? We should have served him tea. See, that's impressive. They're all so impressed that they don't know how to react. Nero is speechless.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remained behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
See, Ida here. Like, come on.
By your leave!
Oh, that fellow is here. Oh, hello. Just like that.
God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the 7th Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
Oh, I love the way he said Urianger.
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Well, let's meet this man at last.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Whoa, don't just charge! Wait!
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
Gosetsu.
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid.
Incredible individual.
Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
Is that where we're heading for Stormblood? There's also the rebellion situation in the Imperial lands. Could be both of them. Of course, don't tell me in the chat. We'll find out sooner than later, I think. But Yugiri.
It is not so simple, Gozetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
Obeisance. It is obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
You've already done quite a bit for us, Yugiri, but I can see where she's coming from.
Mayhap that is so.
What to do?
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire?
Oh.
Yugiri? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald?
And Nero is right there. The curse of Garlemald.
Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
What about Yugiri's master, though? That's important too. Wait a minute. This is gonna be so good, though. Gosetsu-sama is ready. I like him so much already. Khaiden, wait. Could I speak to you for a moment? Oh, do you have my new outfit ready? Do you have the new outfit? Do you have the new fashion fantasy? Oh, wait. Here we go. Do you remember when I had you meet me at the Diamond Forge and we ambushed you? Wait, is this actually gonna be an outfit? What if it's not? Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here. Oh, we have to visit an inn now. You can try it on right now if you like. I'm gonna try it on though. I'm just gonna equip it normally, because wait, okay. I just wanted to do it in front of her, one way or another. What does this look like? What does it look like? What does this look like? What does this look like? Come on, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Oh, this is. Whoa! 俺はイケメンだ。イケメンの姿。Whoa! This is. I'm traveling to the Game Awards to see Dawntrail receive the Expansion of the Year award. I'm traveling to the Summer Game Fest in a few days like this to see FF14 get more awards. This is what we're wearing. What is this outfit? What is this? This is your travel outfit, Tataru? You understand? Oh my. I knew she would understand the kind of superstardom I carry with me everywhere. That's right. You must give the celebrity Ikemen fit to your favorite superstar maniac right here, the multi-dimensional Tajigen Khaiden. Great to see you, Blin. Gosetsu's the man, the myth, the legend. You're right, Mist. But so am I now with this outfit. You can dye the clothes too. Oh, I think they're perfect like this, though. But dude, what? Where does she get these ideas? She's the woman, the myth, the legend. Like, seriously. Are you kidding me? I'll probably take away the astrologian arms right there. They don't quite fit the outfit, but... Oh my god, are you kidding me? I didn't expect something like this. She said a traveling outfit. I would never in a million years have expected, like, you know, the award ceremony outfit, the traveling celebrity, the traveling utaite, traveling superstar outfit, dude. Gacked, hide. I can see them traveling with this outfit. Are you kidding me? In Japan, you know, you see them walking into the venue for the concert, greeting fans. We're just missing sunglasses, and they're wearing an outfit like this. I can see that. What the heck, man? Let's read the dialogue. Assuming we measure correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? Oh my god, Tataru. Yeah. You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light it's... Well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. Tataru. This is worthy of the superstar Warrior of Light. Not just the Warrior of Light. The supernova of light. You exceeded expectations. You absolute best girl in the game. This is why she's the best. How multi-talented she is. Dude. Do we pay her for what she does as a Scion? We gotta pay her more now. We gotta pay her more. We gotta pay her whatever we paid Minfilia. If she got money in any way, yeah, Tataru. It's Tataru now. Are you kidding me? I also suit in a blood pearl charm to, you know, bring you home. May it always protect you. Oh, look at that! Complete with it. Oh, look at that. Scion Adventurer's monocle. Scion Adventurer's jacket. Scion Adventurer's bottoms. Scion Adventurer's boots. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it's such a Final Fantasy outfit too. Yeah. This is what we're wearing for the post-stream party. The post-Heavensward, or the post-Heavensward, the after party. I thought this was a party outfit right here. I was dead wrong. You're all gonna have to wait. I have to go to an inn right now. I have to go to an inn right at this moment. No. We have to go and register that. We need 200 more glamour plate slots. We really need that, huh? We can dye the clothes, but I think I'm gonna leave them exactly as they are. There's no reason to change them. There really isn't. That just blew me away, exceeding expectations so much. Are you kidding me? You thought you've seen everything in Fashion Fantasy. Oh, so good. Tataru, could you craft me another outfit? You can take my measurements as much as you want to. Just a battle outfit, one for every class, yeah. I'll leave it up to your expertise. You're an expert for sure. You're a master at this craft as well. Well, you and all the others that were working on it, but the idea was Tataru's, right? Okay, it starts with the head. Scion Adventurer, right? The monocle, I'm curious to see what that looks like as well. Scion Adventurer's jacket. There's no gloves, right, or anything like that, right? Okay. Pretty sure there aren't. There's many gloves that could fit nicely. Scion Adventurer's bottoms. And Scion Adventurer's boots. This is an insanely good outfit. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you. This is the Hovernian sword for Dark Knight, and I realized it actually fits so nicely with the FF11 outfit. So next time, whenever that is, that we do Dark Knight quests, I think I'll be wearing this. I think I'll be wearing this right here. I don't know, I don't want to delay Stormblood too much, but I really feel like we should do Dark Knight stuff as well. So maybe we'll spend even longer in Heavensward some way or another. I don't know. But anyway. Here we are. It should be in number 12, right? Was I building anything here? I think not. I wanted to actually build a whole Wake Doctor outfit here. I'm still missing the feet and maybe the hands. There's got to be something for the hands for that. Yeah, here I think we don't actually have anything. This may have been for Fashion Report. It may have been for Fashion Report, I think. Alright. Let's... Well, I didn't need to remove them, but let's just do that first. Let's start with the monocle. Still need to fit this Fall Guys thing somewhere. Let's see, Scion Adventurer. They're never ordered alphabetically. Is there a way to sort them alphabetically? Anyway. Get this one. There are no gloves. I'll see if there are any gloves that fit. Scion. Superstar Adventurer. Superstar of the 7th dimension. Interesting. The monocle is kind of nice, but... Oh, actually, now that I look at it closely. There's even a Heavensward feel to it. I love it. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Doesn't look as good here in the glamour plate screen, but... Anyway, I feel there are some gloves that could fit. Some nice black gloves. This kind of fits. This makes it look more like a combat outfit as well. It works in that way, but something more like this I think is good. Although maybe without gloves works better. Maybe it does work better without gloves. I'll keep it without gloves then. Nah, this one doesn't fit. Okay. I'll keep it without gloves, just like that. Well, we know what we have to do now. Number 12. How did I hide weapons? There we go. Oh, maybe I should give it gloves. How do I hide the currently equipped gear? There's a way to do it, right? There's a way to hide the currently equipped gear, I think. But yeah, it's gonna be better to give it gloves then, I think. Let me know in the chat. Oh, these are actually the Cloud Strife gloves. Emperor's gloves is what you need to hide gloves? Emperor's gloves. So, okay, so I have to have an outfit over it. I have to have a cosmetic over it. That's what I think it means. But there we go. No, yeah, this looks great like this. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so that's what you gotta do. Actually, I'm remembering. I think that it was mentioned before. Oh. 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 Yeah, Usapion, you can be in the picture. You can be in the picture. Just don't cover me. Oh my god. What perfection. What perfection. You're all invited to the after party for post-Heavensward. The post-Heavensward celebration. You can wear something like this. I'm sorry, you gotta look good. You gotta wear something like this to be accepted. You gotta look good for it. You gotta look like a superstar. That can mean many different things though. I look like such a Final Fantasy character right now. I am a Final Fantasy character, of course. We all are. We are the stars. You are my star. Well, I can't get enough of this. Can I preview the die from here? I wanted to... Can I do it from the glamour plate itself? Oh, you link the item in FC chat. Just give me a second. Right. I think it's crafted, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. That's good if it's crafted. Alright. Alright. Like, you also need it for... Oh, wait. This is like the Emperor's new robes, right? Like a reference to that thing. I forgot what it was about, but it was something like... I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's why it's called that way. We talked about it before, I think. But okay. Okay. Thank you, miss. What was I gonna say, though? What was I gonna say? What was I saying? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at the dice. This is just to preview it. I mean, it doesn't look entirely bad here. But then if I were to actually apply it, you know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of a recent Kamen Rider character. By the way, Kamen Rider this weekend, yesterday was insane. The latest episode of God Chart with Kamen Rider Legend. They didn't do as much as I thought they would with all that. But then Kamen Rider Outsiders episode 5. My god, my god, my god, my god. The things they did right there. Ugh. Unbelievable. You can just buy them off a vendor? Okay, okay. Remind me if we need it. Would be good to put it in the the glamour chest, whatever it's called. The armoire? No, it's not the armoire. Anyway, yeah. What does metallic purple look like? Yeah, that's a bit too much. We should be going for one of the more subtle ones. Gloom purple, Koran purple looks kind of nice. If we're gonna dye it, let's do it later. Fashion fantasy rabbit hole gets too deep for me. I can't move. I'm lagging. Hello? I am stuck in fashion fantasy. I'm pressing W and S and nothing is happening. I'm pressing escape and nothing is happening. Mist, when you say you're lagging, is your game lagging? Okay, okay. Because yeah, the stream looks fine to me. Hello, Lurin. Oh, there we go. The game is like... Everybody just experienced some lag, I think. Whoa, okay. It must have something to do with maintenances they're gonna be doing soon. Oceania and then Mock Station stuff, I think. Lurin, you got just in time for one of the most amazing things I've seen in my life. Tataru has outdone herself. Has exceeded expectations if that was even possible for her. This Ikemen after party. Post-Heavensward after party. This is what we're gonna wear to the Game Awards this year. When Dawn Trail wins Best Expansion of the Year or whatever the name is. Best DLC of the Year. This is the outfit. Summer Game Fest in a few weeks as well, I think. Okay, your dad was playing and had no issues. Okay. Oh, there's been DDoS attacks. Okay. Well, all the more reason for them to do maintenance, right? Which will happen in a few hours, though. That's only like for Oceania and for out-of-game stuff. Not that the Oceania servers are not important, right? But like, we're not gonna be affected. I get the feeling they might reveal new maintenance. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm sorry, this time I do have to go out of my way to have more pictures taken. Just taking screenshots. Don't mind me. Usapion, get in the picture, get in the picture, get in the picture. Face this way, Usapion. I don't want to get into G-pose because that's a rabbit hole. No pun intended. How far have I gotten in story? I just got this outfit from Tataru. And I've been blown away. And of course, I gotta take a moment for fashion fantasy. Actually, we gotta take a moment for ads now that I realized. 3 minutes of ads. Good timing here. But yeah, that's good that it wasn't happening on your dad's end. Yeah, I was just stuck for a moment. Just a few seconds, a few minutes maybe. Anyway, let me run 3 minutes of ads while maybe I see if I take more screenshots. We'll be right here. Veggie Gang. Or actually, I might go AFK for a little bit. But yeah. It was like a 5-second spike. Yeah. Like, as I was exiting the glamour dresser, I was just stuck looking at it for some reason. I wasn't moving. Okay, let me just take a quick bio break then. You know what? I'm gonna leave you. I'm just gonna leave myself. I'm not even gonna do the BRB screen because I want you to admire the drip right here. I'll be right back. Omatase shimashita. Just the drip is so good, man. So good. Is it me or are my something about them? My right thigh looks a little bit thick. My thighs look a little bit thick. Thick thighs. I think everybody just returned from the ads hearing thick thighs without context. Oh yeah, welcome in Ichinian. I didn't do the BRB screen because I just wanted you all to admire the drip while I was gone. We ran some ads as well. My dad didn't even have 1 second spike. He has DDoS attack immunity like you. Nice. Don't say that. You might jinx something. Oh yeah, I guess I stared into your soul for free this time, Ichinian. No need to redeem. The 14 drip being good, that never happens. Yeah. No, but like this is even... FF14 drip is good. This is beyond the usual. The standard is already so good, right? This is beyond the already so high standards of the game. And also because Tataru said traveling clothes, I'm expecting, you know, I was expecting something like this right here. I was like, is Tataru we're talking about? I'm probably still gonna like it. Instead of being this is what I got. We're ready for the Game Awards. Are you kidding me? Still waiting for more glamour plates, Yoshi P. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. Look at my glamour plates. The ones I'm using actively. 1, 2, or at least the ones that have an outfit that I would like to use. 3, 4. Yeah, this one I might replace. It looks actually really nice like this, but anyway. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess some of them are not really going to be used. 11 is still a work in progress, but I was hoping to put it together. 12. Not used, not used, not used, not used. 16. Not used, not used until December. 18. Hold on. 12, 13, 14. 15 out of 20. And if we count the one for Fashion Report, this is for Fashion Report. Until I get back to it whenever I have the time. I'm using 15 glamour plates. Maybe you can say it's about 12 or 13 instead. Yeah. Can we get 500 instead, Yoshi P, please? Let's say for every hour played of the game, you get a glamour plate. See, you get it's a reward for being a veteran. And you gotta be a sub for that, maybe. That's gonna make you sub for sure. That's how you really get them. I don't care that I have to be invited to parties. I don't care that I don't get to use the market board thingy that I haven't even used in ages myself. I don't care that I, you know, that I don't have past Stormblood because it's gonna take me a while to arrive to that. No, the reason I subscribed to Final Fantasy XIV, everyone, is because I needed more glamour plates. How much have I played this game? 18 days, 8 hours, and 13 minutes. So I would have 18 times 24 plus 8. Okay, I would have 440 glamour plates. Some of you out there, you would have thousands already. Well, I guess I played over 400 hours now. Civilization 5 still beats this. I just learned how to craft glamour prisons of leather worker. It's all over. It's all over now. Like for anything else you wanted to do in FF14, it's over. Okay, yeah, let's go back to Mordona, Revenant Stall. I just have to leave everybody waiting there for a moment because I gotta actually like wear the outfit as a glamour. The stats were probably not bad for level 60, which is what this quest is, but as Astro, I'm already level 72. I'm beyond the Stormblood level cap. That's kind of a mess right there, but anyway. I'm gonna be beyond 80 for sure. Or no, I think I can go... No, I can go beyond 80. I'm not gonna get Dawn Trail right away when it releases, so 90 will be my cap. Still. Right? Anyway, let's talk to everyone. Just the 2 unexpected guests then. Still, I suspect that each will prove useful in his own way. Okay. The best way to phrase it, Alphino. Come on. How dare he mock the science like that? If I ever had to sew a set of traveling clothes for him, I just might forget to take out the pins. Thy blade shall carve a path through the Empire's ranks as a scythe fells stalks of wheat. Oh, there are fireworks outside? For you, Ichinian? That's nice. Or did you mean in game? Did I miss something? I think not. That's nice, Ichinian. Let's go. Never did I think to hear Gosetsu's voice echo through these halls. The voice actor is doing such a great job of capturing like what this character should sound like. Because some things are kind of gonna be lost in English based on the way I think this character is in Japanese. I'll have to hear the Japanese lines when I have a chance. Well, this is done really well. Super well. Gosetsu-sama. Truly, I had no idea Domans could be so loud. He and Yugiri could hardly be more different. Oh, I think he's going to fit right in. Sid gets it. Sid gets it. The Mark 14 Thermocoil Boilmaster. Dear me. How risible must the previous 13 iterations have been. I could design a more efficient water heater in the time it took that ill-conceived lump to become lukewarm. What? Lump? You better not be talking about Tataru, Nero. Everything I've been defending you, all those times I've been defending you, all those times I've been talking good about you, gone. Gone. We're gonna have to fight. Here's my invisible weapon. Okay? Let's not fight right now. I can fight with this outfit. I'm a Final Fantasy protagonist, damn it. Alright, let's talk to Ida. Oh, you meant in-game, though, Ichinian. Oh, yeah. Probably missed them. So we have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that... He's probably sure, Alphino. I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine. But I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I would remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Y'shtola and Kryl? Oh, she's returning the favor to him? No, maybe not. A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cardinal Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Khaiden, Ida, and our Domon friends take care of security. Here we go. I'm gonna keep wearing this travel outfit, by the way. No way I'm gonna take this off. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. We're not gonna do a group activity, are we? I think we might be. If we are, then remind me to update my portrait, please. And I'll probably switch to Black Mage. Fly free, my pretty, is the name of this quest. Well, let's fly the way there then. All the way there. Let's see what amount we get. We did get Maggie last time, Magitech armor, which was fitting. But now we got our dear Cosmo. I told you Cosmo would be back. My dear Chocobo, my dear Cosmo. Well, let us fly towards an epic encounter. Another epic encounter. Oh, look at this. I forgot you could, like, actually go through these things in the sky. This is gonna look even more impressive with the new graphics, for sure. You know, again, I'll still be able to play this game off stream. I'll be very happy to, like, just explore areas for the sake of exploring them again. And of course, rewatching cutscenes from the inn. I'm probably gonna do that a lot. Rewatching them in Japanese. I want to see what the dialogue is like in Japanese. Gosetsu is an accomplished swordsman. Should it come to battle, he will prove a staunch ally. Would that I could say the same for Nero. He's good at fighting, though. You gotta give him that. Soon, Omega, soon. I will see you rise again. Will this contraption truly bear us through the skies? Wait till you see it, Gosetsu. I was a bit lost for a while back there. But I'll be fine, trust me. The way he looks so afraid. This is gonna be amusing. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cardinal before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given that Eileen Royale was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of his existence. And if Nero deemed the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it is not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're ready. We're flying into a fight. Ooh, okay. We're doing it with this outfit, of course. It's time to awaken Omega! Woo. Listen to the ominous music. Oh, I look so good with this outfit. Ah. Subarashi kono ikemen no sugata. This ikemen form of mine, so good.
Now, where was that? Ah.
Look at this.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
What did you expect, Sid?
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes.
We saw the cutscene where he was here before. I'm remembering.
But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
The banter between these two is so good, man. Here we go.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Oh, this whip.
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
Has he not noticed Nero? Did we face this person before? Is he who I think it is? Just imagining Nero sneaking past all the PvPers. Oh yeah, that's exactly what he did. I mean, this fellow did it as well, I imagine. I mean, the Empire is not supposed to have a strong presence here, because it's the three alliances fighting each other in friendly skirmishes, I think.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
Didn't even notice Nero.
Gosh, damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
How could you not notice Nero, huh? Well, there's some warriors of light right here. Well, the four of us make a party. We really do. Oh ho, Gosetsu! Yosh.
I am Gosetsu, samurai of Doma.
Nice.
You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
By the way, I've been Mike Wazowski. No, oh, actually, you can still see me in the lower left. I was almost Mike Wazowski by my own logo. But right now, Gosetsu is the highlight. Oh, yes. Yes. I love him so much already. Oh, yes. These two big ones fighting each other, man. Big meaty men slapping meat. I'm sure they both appreciate the fight. It's like all my name names that come at once. Badly capitalized. There you go. Yosh, 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 yosh. Yosh, kuzo. Gosetsu. Here's your buff. And a buff for myself. I'm guessing I'm the one that initiates combat. Let's do it.
You watching, Papalimo?
I'll stun these worms until it does myself. This is my fight, understand? Stay out of it.
Leave this to me.
I'm reading the dialogue from Greenwatt.
Stolen steel.
His is the only dialogue that's not voiced right here, from the look of it.
This one'll sting.
I'll break you into pieces. Let's not forget to heal. Precision heal thyself. Precision avoid the AoE. Thank you.
'Tis my right to strike.
We're all striking. Fear my hammer. Get in, Captain. Slay those savages for the Empire. Everybody's saying around here. There's no way we're not gonna fight them.
No retreat. No surrender.
I may have misjudged the enemy. I should have been staining the soles of my boots by now. What are you fools gulping at? Don't just stand there. Your captain is in danger. Okay, this captain seems to be a bit of a fool. One of the people from the squad just sighed. As if they expected this. Oh! 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 He just hit them. This is very impressive, by the way. Why don't we do a nice aspect at Helios? to get everybody healed at once. Papalimo's indeed watching. Whoa. What's up with this guy? He's so careless.
With soul and steel.
Friendly fire is activated for the Empire, huh? That's the more aspected Helios. I don't want any of them to go down though. Can I properly heal them? Okay. For every yapping cur I strike down, another takes his place. How many soldiers did he bring with him? We will stand against this tide. I can't really heal properly here, so... Oh, okay. Let's go. Surrender! We have you outnumbered! I think he's meant to be a pushover, now that I see that. Wouldn't be the first time. Thanks for the head pass, Ichinian. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Oh, listen to the Magitech sound. Oh. Now a red Magitech armor. Behold, the Red Baron. Now end this nonsense. Am I gonna get that as a mount? What the heck is that face? What the? No one told me they have Magitech armor. Forward for the Empire. Yes. Honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray, attend to the rest of his minions. Very well, Gosetsu. I shall leave him to you. Oh, I love this. I love this. We have to control a Magitech armor. It freaking runs away, yeah. Run away! Run away! Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can operate this correctly. Whoa. It's a little bit hard to properly control though. Let me see. Let's make sure we're using this correctly. Okay. This is very different than the previous time I used it. This is not gonna hit Yugiri with friendly fire, right?
No retreat. No surrender.
Okay, let's go for the big laser. Watch out for that big one. Oh, I got it. You're mine, Imperial Colossus. Bring it on. Bring it on. Careful with the AoE though. Off you go. Oh, that didn't bring it down. Okay. Gotta do the big laser. Ah, you have felled a Titan, but that still only counts as one. Gosetsu just said. I see the reference you made there. That still only counts as one. They should have voiced that dialogue. I think they were saying different dialogue. I don't think that was voiced right there.
I like to strike.
Yeah. I like to strike too. You can get this. Okay, here we go. Laser!
Leave this to me.
Okay, let's take this one down. I gotta get used to the controls on this thing. It's a little bit confusing.
It's all over now.
There's the big laser. Let's do this.
No retreat. No surrender.
Whoa, look at that. Okay, bring it on. We'll take this one down. Big laser. I'm gonna receive that AoE. No, I'm not. That's why we have the big one here. What is this called? Diffractive Magitech Cannon. Okay. Nice.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
Aha, let's go, Gosetsu. The Colossi are scrap and the captain hits us as often as the enemy. Enough! Time for a tactical withdrawal. Hey, you can't just run off. Starting a battle is punishable by death. I order you to stand your ground. Come back here now, please. Now that's just embarrassing, says Ida. Damn, you bring this fate upon yourself. Oh, damn it all to the seventh hell. I'll kill you bastards if it's the last thing I do. I kind of feel bad for him. But he is an evil imperial bastard. Let's take him out. Let's take you out of your misery. Can I heal everybody? Because everybody needs a heal right now. Let's go. Let's concentrate right here. Let's not take those AoEs. Physician. Physician, dodge the AoEs. Sprint if you have to, but dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Leave this to me.
Let's do Astrodyne. Let's not forget about doing that. Wish I had a limit break I could use. Although it would just be the healing limit break now that I think about it, but still. It would be nice. What was this skill again? Oh, Celestial Opposition. Right, that's an insta heal. I remember now. It's an insta group heal. Gotta remember some of these other skills. You can get the dot back. We've been doing well using our dots. Dot, 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 dot. It's like an ellipsis that never ends.
This one'll sting.
We'll make it sting. Yugiri is close to danger. Ida as well, though. Can I offer you a heal in these trying times? It's not entirely a pushover, you know?
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
Time to finish this. Time to finish this. Is that it? You haven't seen the last of me! Mark my words, it'll be you who rules this day! Yeah, we healed them, but it didn't heal them that much, Alurin. But yeah, that Lord of the Rings reference was great. Thank you, Ichinian, for the lurk from the shadows. Look at how good I look like this. I'm taking so many screenshots. So many. Look at this. Reminds me of Alexander.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
What do we have here? What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
What if it finds something else, though? Somewhere else?
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good! That's not good! Nero?
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
This is gonna go terribly wrong, isn't it? Ida?
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Doesn't sound like it. Is there any other way, though? I don't know.
I suppose not.
I'm with you, Ida. You have something to say. Say something, Ida!
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Wait.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, the big red button. Oh. Yeah, it's not red, but it's surrounded by red. It's pretty much a red button in that sense.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Oh, now it is a red button. Oh, warning. Oh no, what have we unleashed? What is that monstrosity?
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
I love his laugh. Nice laugh. I should borrow it, Nero.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Now I have my own laugh. Oh yeah, Blaine, you came running because of Nero. Nero tech horny? Yeah. Whoa. Here we go. Explosion. Whoa. Blue fire explosion? That's such a Heavensward thing. Look at the Omega weapon. This is just the beginning of the confrontation. What is that thing? Nani kore? What is that thing? What's going on? A tsunami out of nowhere! This is gonna destroy Eorzea already. Ishgard. Whoa, the music! Shinryu. Okay. Wait. I'm not gonna look at the chat. Not right now. Whoa! Of course, the Omega weapon can transform into different forms. Look at that thing. Oh, look at that thing! Whoa! It's like a beetle of sorts. I love it. Oh my god, I love the Omega weapon. Whoa! I don't know, man. The Omega weapon seems outmatched. Kind of outmatched. I'm sure it could take all those hits, but kind of needs to land a better hit. Oh, hold on. I spoke too soon, maybe. Oh! This music! Oh, whoa. When the wings glow, what the heck is about to happen? Something, oh, here we go. You're gonna destroy half the continent already? Oh. Triangle of death! Oh, let's go. Win, Omega! For our sakes! You can do it, Gambate, Omega! Whoa. Dude, this is Ultra Instinct Goku versus Beerus. Are you kidding me? Or is something akin to that? Golden Frieza versus SSB Goku. Right there. Oh my god, that was so good. It's not over yet though, is it? How the hell is half of Eorzea not destroyed already from just that alone? It was gonna be like a big nuclear explosion, wasn't it? Woo! Oh, they're gonna be elsewhere. Unreachable. Just out there, right? Oh my god. That's a bad situation, though.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
Oh no. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit. Omega out mass destruction. Tell me, I finally did it. We finally reached my favorite expansion so far of FF14. You mean Stormblood? Él no sabe. What were you referring to, Humpy? Omega got that Stormtrooper in. Oh yeah, we are raving. We are raving. Daka daka daka. But yeah, hello Humpy. You want to do a poll? Will Khaiden finish Heavensward today? Can mods do polls? I think you should be able to. But we are aiming to finish it today, and well, we're getting there. You love Stormblood? Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, you know how I said it's gonna be hard to top Heavensward? It's still gonna be hard, damn it, but we're not actually in Stormblood itself, but I know it's setting it up. So already, even before actually playing the expansion, I can see how it can top Heavensward. Sasugai, Final Fantasy 14. So, Khaiden, how are we enjoying the critically acclaimed MMORPG? This is why I'm dressing up for the Game Awards. I know. They're not gonna give it an award for Heavensward or Stormblood this year, but like, might as well give it another one. At the very least, I think Dawntrail is gonna be a big nominee this year, right? Yeah, I mean, it's award-winning for a reason. Give it all the trophies in the world, all the medals, give it championship belts. Yoshi P should be coming out with a championship belt around his waist now, every single time. He's a champion. He's not just an award winner. He's a champion. That's the kind of award winner he is. He's won so many awards. He's got to show them on his person every time he comes out. The writers, the production staff, all of them, championship belts. And Welcome Shall Bringers did win awards at the past Game Awards. There we go. How could this not have won it? Heavensward and Stormblood. And Lumpy champion. Hey, Ilbert did give us something great in the form of that primal. The poor bastard. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. This is bad, though. Oh, no.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
Well, Nero?
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Which one? One? Is that what he is implying? Wait. How does...
I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Omega, the new primal. Lurin said the name, but no. I'm not gonna remember that name if I can. They're both out there somewhere, and that's gonna be part of Stormblood, it seems. But no, hold on. Let's see. Let's let the cutscenes speak for themselves as well. Damn. Ida, you okay? Oh, whoa. What? What?
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
Wait. What's going on? What the hell is going on?
The spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Oh my god, no. That means he's finally fully died, hasn't he? Or did I misinterpret that? Ah, you gotta hit us still with that. Dude, for the tattoo to like actually disappear. First time I see that. What the heck is going on? I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Ooh, okay, let's call the council again. Let's call the council. Oh. Oh. He has... Oh. Papalimo has passed into another dimension, huh? Rest in peace, Papalimo. Rest in peace. Fully now. For them to make it really final like that. I had no idea the tattoo for Ida worked like that. Exactly. Wow. She seemed to be kind of under his protection now. They were best friends more than anything, it looked like. I don't think it was an apprentice-master situation, but it kind of looks that way. Almost as if she wasn't a full Charlayan scholar. Because that's a Charlayan scholar tattoo or something like that, right? Wonder if Y'shtola or Tancred felt any of that. I thought it was going to be that situation in which they're all linked with the Force to something, but no. Like, you know, like with the Force. Oh, what the hell, man? I came as soon as I heard the Excelsior had been spotted on his approach. One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. Yes, indeed. Oh, these orchestrion rolls I'm sure are gonna be great. But for now, let's leave it like this. Yes, I'm making more use of my retainer, by the way. This is why... Can you believe I have an inventory that has these many open spaces? Can we get a congratulations or a Khaiden GG follower emote in the chat for that? Good game, because more than celebrating Heavensward, more than celebrating a win in Fall Guys, I think this deserves more celebration than that. Finally, I managed, thanks to my retainer, and I still only one retainer. I mostly put a lot of crafting materials also that I got from like doing fates for the Yokai Watch stuff. Yeah, look at this. This thing, this is for Kobold tribal quests. Haven't done any of those yet. Anyway, the far edge of fate. This has got to be the final quest. Humpy, not sure if you still wanted to do that poll. If you can, it would, I mean, it would be pointless now, but I'm kind of curious to see if you can do a poll. Mods, you might have it in moderator view. I know I have it in my own dashboard and like my docked windows in OBS for Twitch quick actions, but yeah, if you have a poll, it would be good, I think. Of course, don't abuse that power. I don't think you would, right? I don't think you would. I think I would trust you, my Wielders of the Emerald Sword, with Omega, if it came down to it. Anyway, let's see. Stormblood has indeed been set up. This is gonna be epic. This is gonna be epic. Let's get ready. The end is coming. I'm surprised this isn't voice right now. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. Trusting me with anything, I would never do that. What are you talking about, Mist? What are you talking about? I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Is it me or does she look younger without the tattoo? Ida, wait! We must first... The Elder Seedseer is expecting us. Where is she going? Worry not, Alphino. Kosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. Well, time for the Council of Kani Sena. In Gridania. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. This is the kind of stuff I like so much. I don't know if words can express how much I'm loving what's going on right now. Going from that epic cutscene there. What is the Stormblood trailer gonna be like? We're gonna watch it when we finish all this. Such an epic showdown right there between... That's a Final Fantasy cutscene right there too. Between the Omega weapon and this big dragon, Primal. Eastern dragon... Well, yeah, it's an Eastern dragon. There's such a thing as a Western dragon, right? More like a Chinese dragon. I think it borrows more from Chinese mythology. We have a samurai, but I think the dragon... Well, actually, no, it might be more of a Japanese dragon. I'm not sure. But anyway. The showdown between them and then going back to the council and then the aftermath of that. The rebellion in the Empire. We're going to discuss all of that. All of us coming together in a big council of Elrond style. This is like... Epic stuff is not just big battles like that. It's also this kind of gathering. That's epic. I use the word epic for that. Climactic. This is a great way to end a 0.5 patch and set up for the next expansion. It really is. I love the way it set it up. Yeah, I love this game. How many times am I going to say that? How many other ways am I going to find to say that? I don't even know where I'm going. Hold on. Conjurer's Guild. Or the Lotus stand. Well, please take me to the stand immediately, Silent Conjurer. The other seat seer awaits us within, indeed. This has got to be voiced. Of course, I'm still wearing this outfit. No way I'm going to take this off. I'm sorry, but I think it should be the law. It should be expected of everyone. Social etiquette. That when you're doing these cutscenes for the first time ever, and Tataru gives you this outfit, you're wearing this outfit. You're wearing it for that battle that we just did. You're wearing it for the cutscenes for the entirety of 3.5. You know, the rest of it. The remainder of it. These cutscenes that remain. These quests that remain. You do it for that. I don't make the rules. Those should be the rules. I didn't make them. That's just the way the universe is, okay? I'm just reporting the news from the stars, alright? Okay, no problem, Mist. Thank you for lurking. Another calamity averted, eh? How many times now have you and yours hauled us back from the brink? Would seem Garland's little friend was as good as his word. What now of him, though? Where is he? What is he doing? Had I not instructed you to throw Nidhogg's accursed eyes into the abyss, all of this might have been avoided. I thought them beyond reach. We all did, my friend. We all did. Don't beat yourself up over it. Didn't even know she gave you that. He gave you that outfit. I don't think I even have it. How could you not have it? How could you not have it? That's impossible. That's not an optional thing, is it? I don't think so. You must wear it. You must now wear it and then rewatch the cutscenes. My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. You indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You are too kind, Elder Sidseer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words could do justice to such a scene? Not of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its mist rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gir Abania. The Primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of his blows, and he wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope never to see again. Yeah. I was actually amazed. Expecting big things and still amazed. It was Einzol Gone level of magic, I think. Overlord reference, by the way. Didn't even know... no, sorry. I have that outfit on Terumi. Made it into a cowgirl outfit by adding a cowboy hat. Whoa! Whoa, interesting. Man, I want a cowboy outfit for Felicia. Oh yeah, your character, right? That would fit. If she's named after the Felicia from Darkstalkers, which I wouldn't put past you, Humpy. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, by the way. Like, I get the feeling that's what you did. You have a cat-cow combination right there, though. But anyway. The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye, it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. They were evenly matched. Was a random name? Okay, got it. Never mind what I said. While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the Primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. Shinryu. Shinryu. Well, that sounds very Japanese, actually. Shinryu. You could translate it as New Dragon, or True Dragon, or other ways I can't remember right now. Shinryu. I think you can translate it as that. Shin and Ryu. Or maybe Shinryu itself, the whole word means something else. You all let me know in the chat if you know. Oh yeah, Amogus. Yeah, Amogus. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Girabanian side of the border. Aye, which is why we have sent our main force, under the command of Marshal Tarupin, to capture the wall. Oh, careful! With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridani's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Ooh. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engage Omega's stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. If the stasis actually went through, though, because I'm not convinced. Yeah, I know that Ryu is dragon. I know that Shin can mean those two things. And mean those two things. If anything, in many ways, it tends to be a combination of both. Like new and true. It's almost like saying ultimate sometimes, although there are other words for that. Kyoku. Ah, I can't say it. Kyoku no. That would be ultimate. Kyoku no Yami. The ultimate darkness. Like they would say in Kuga, Commander Rider Kuga. Anyway, correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they manage it at all. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears. Yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Yep. Indeed. I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Girabania. Though Ilbert has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Al Amigo might finally be wrested from Garlemal's grasp. Yeah, there we go. Hyukoku no Blue Eyes Hoaito Dragon, there you go. They actually say Arutimetto for that one. If I recall correctly, they said Arutimetto no Blue Eyes Hoaito Dragon. But I could be wrong. It's been a while since they used Ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon. I mean, well, I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I need to get back to it. Yeah, I have some sad news. My VR headset is not working again. I think the headset itself is working fine, but the software isn't working anymore. For the old Rift CV1, it did a software update and then it stopped working, and it wasn't working before the software update either. I haven't had time to look it up. I have other things going on. But as soon as I can look it up. I wanted to watch the new Doctor Who episodes with that. And he was like, come on, man. You're doing this to me again. So I'm gonna see what troubleshooting steps I can go through. Like, it still has an orange light. And it's not blinking, it's okay. But it doesn't transform into the white light when I open the software, which is not even the right software anymore. It updated itself to the wrong software, I think. Shinryu is the Japanese form of Shenlong, the spiritual dragon or dragon of the spiritual realm in Chinese mythology. Okay. I get the feeling that it's the other way around then, with Shin and Ryu. At least Ryu. Shinryu is the origin of the word Ryu, in Japanese maybe. Sorry if I got it wrong. Pray accept my humblest and most earnest thanks once again, Warrior of Light. Had Shinryu been suffered to roam free, the Twelvewood would surely have been laid waste. I go to oversee operations at Belzer's Wall. You have done your part. Leave us to handle the initial Imperial reprisal, and rest while you may. Thank you, Roban. When the Primal emerged, I was for an instant transported back to Cardinal. To the moment the Black Worm made an eighth hell of the battlefield, gladly would I live out the rest of my days without seeing such a sight again. Yes, I saw the battle when it took place, Merlbit, and when you were there. This operation to take the wall will be Ishgar's first military action under Alliance banners. Though I have no appetite for bloodshed, a part of me is glad of the chance to begin reparations for our past inaction. It's good to have you with us, my friend. If, as seems likely, we put Omega into stasis after... What did they call it? Ah yes, after Shinryu was defeated, we should have little to fear from either one of them. Don't say that! Don't say stuff like that, Sid! Come on. Why should we have little to fear from Shinryu, though? I should very much like to see the Shinryu creature for myself. I'm sure you do, Nero. You may get the chance. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Y'shtola and the others have gathered at Amarisei's spire, and I imagine that you two would be interested to see what has become of the wall now the cocoon is gone. Yes, yes I would. It is decided then. Lead on. They're all talking. They're all talking. And I've already spoken to them. Thank you, everyone. Hold on, I want to take a shot of myself walking with them in the back. There we go, just took a screenshot. Well, let's just teleport there. Right there. Still need to get a better grip on this mouse. But alright. Oh, and very fittingly, Kreisvelger. It's Kreisvelger, right? Remind me because I confuse them. I confuse people a lot. Dragons for sure. But yeah. From one dragon to another, huh? I mean, it's only fitting that we finish Heavensward, because this is part of Heavensward 2, with a dragon being unleashed. We are heading into the next expansion, but this is still Heavensward, right? So there we are. No trace of the cocoon remains. It's as if it never existed. Don't say that when... Don't let Ida hear you say something like that. Oh, Gosetsu, Yugiri. Ida is there, atop the spire. She has done naught but gaze silently at the wall for some time now. Only the curse of Gardamal would sully such beauty with that black iron monstrosity. Those animals respect nothing and no one. Where is she then? They said atop the spire. I want to see if I can talk to Ida. Oh, and here we go. Fall Guys. Fall Guys. Oh, there's a serpent scout there. When they say atop the spire, they mean here. There we go. No, I think that's not dialogue unique to this. Let's not interrupt either. Hold on, I did want to talk to this this serpent scout right here. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any unique dialogue right here. Let's get going with this. Let's get going with this. Yeah, this is bringing back Papalimo's death. Just being here. Ah, I don't blame Ida. Right there. Oh, thank the 12. After witnessing Omega's single-minded onslaught, I had visions of you being trapped between it and its target. Hardly the most rational concern, I concede, but if you had seen what I saw... And to think I didn't actually see this in universe. Not even with the Echo. Maybe in the future I'll have the Echo show me. In a dream.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
I mean, not even the far side. Did you see? Did you see, Y'shtola? That's gonna shake the earth. That tsunami is gonna hit like everything here. I'm surprised these trees are still standing. Anyway.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes.
Ilbert's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
Ilbert just happened to summon something unrelated to him, the idiot. This is not Ilbert's primal. Don't call it that, for heaven's sake. Don't, for heaven's sake. I wonder if that's the last time I'm gonna say that. Now, with Hildebrand stuff coming in, I think I'm gonna say it again, but for heaven's sake, don't call it that. Trial.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilbert all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by a mega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
It was so cool, though. Wasn't it, Kryle?
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Let us go. Still a sign of the Seventh Dawn, a superstar of the Seventh Dimension, and our friend, of course. Let's talk to her. Ida, dear Ida.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
I had the feeling she was gonna take off the headset, the goggles. Either. First time we ever see her. Insane.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
Oh.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask.
Oh, wait. Who was her sister? Did we know her sister? Dude. Yeah, Ida is
20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old.
Ah.
My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric.
By the way, she is young. She does come across as young. Ida.
And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do.
Her sister was in the original 1.0. Whoa. You think? Okay.
But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too. And I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
Ida is like, she had the tattoo, right? But now it's faded, and it's true. She's apart from like the group of Y'shtola, Tancred, Papalimo. They were really like, they were the scholars. Ida is a little bit. Now she's gonna come across very differently. Very differently. Oh, and Uri and Jay as well. Charlean scholars. Ida has something else going on. But let's keep hearing. Let's keep hearing.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name?
Oh!
Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
Wait, her name is not Ida. This is not Ida. Wait.
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Okay, I can see. Okay. Oh, what is with this plot twist? These plot twists, man. Okay, the original Ida was in 1.0, and they've been having this plot. They've been saving this plot twist in their pocket for those who were there before ARR or who knew about Ida from ARR. You know, traveling back in time to when ARR released, they were doing Heavensward, and finally, until the end of post-Heavensward, they revealed this. Dude. Ah, we gotta roll some ads. Come on, Twitch. This is a bad moment. Okay, let's leave a teaser here. I just want to roll 90 seconds because... yeah, let's roll 90 seconds. We'll be right here. What the hell, man? Ah, let me have some water. I was hydrating well before the stream, but during the stream I haven't been hydrating as much. Not as well as I should be, at least. The story, the fashion, all the battles, it just has me gripped so much. So gripping. Now, something I have to say about Ida right here, because here and there I watch other people's streams. I try not to get too many spoilers, and I do like a soft sort of lurk. But there are some people I've seen, and she looks similar to someone I think I've seen later. And damn, blasted. Well, what do we call her? I think I might know the name. I'll talk more about it after the ad. I guess we'll have to run 90 seconds again in 30 minutes. Will we finish Heavensward in 30 minutes? We'll see. No hurry though, no hurry. Thankfully, I was able to notice that pre-rolls were on again. I can't do automatic ads anymore, because it's better if I time them myself, even though I miss them sometimes. But yeah, Lurin. Still, the plot twist is like, oh, they did find a way to surprise me. I'm not, you know, the fact that this was someone from 1.0, right? And this is even more appreciated by 1.0 players. Is that fact doesn't escape me. Now I'm kind of curious because I want to see all the dialogue choices, all the new different dialogue for the pre-ARR players, and see if there's anything that reveals that Ida does not recognize the Warrior of Light, because she's not actually Ida. She never saw him. Them. Her. Papalimo, Y'shtola, they would recognize Tancred, they would recognize the Warrior of Light, right? Hold on, now I gotta Google it quickly. I hope I don't get spoilers. Ida 1.0. F14 Ida 1.0. The first result, I looked, the first result was Ida major story spoilers from 7 years ago. Anyway, Ida and Papalimo F14 1.0. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is great. But yeah, let's continue.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
Oh.
It
Papalimo.
was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know.
This is gonna feel, she's gonna feel like a different character now. In a good way. How masterfully written this is! It's gonna be her own character, so to speak. Gonna be something
Ida
else.
died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
Okay. 6 years ago. Is this before or during the calamity? Because 5 years ago the calamity happened. But time has passed as we did Heavensward, so 6 years ago. Maybe the 1.0 Ida is also this non-Ida. We'll learn her name in a moment, I'm sure, but let's see here.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise.
Does the name seem familiar to me? I don't think so. Lise.
When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role.
Wait, also her reckless, scatterbrained self to contrast Papalimo's smart self. Was that a charade as well, or is this who Liz is? And Ida was different. Well, let's find out. Let's see. I'm curious about this.
Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
Right. The Archon mark was to make her look like Ida. That's all there was to it, I think. Oh my god, Liz. This Liz person. Ah.
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
We need another Coils of Bahamut. We need a Coils of Shinryu so we can talk to Papalimo and Ida. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops.
War is upon us once more.
Yes.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
Surely the debt is repaid now, Yugiri? Leave. We may catch up yet. We may catch up. Look at what the Empire is doing, though. They're just uniting the entirety of the world against them. Is that what they wanted? I don't think so. It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And Papalimo was maybe even thinking he's reuniting with Ida. And Luisa, for that matter, right? And he was like, oh, that. So the Ida in 1.0 was Liz, I think. So the plot twist was even from back then. That's what I really want to talk about. But if it has spoilers for later, then let's not talk about it, I guess. But I'm super curious, Taji Gang. I'm super curious, chat. Everyone. If it's not spoilers, then feel free to tell me. I get a feeling it might be spoilers after all, but yeah. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. Tataru is gonna need to fit a new outfit for Liz. I'm sure she wants a new outfit now. There you go. Well, what? Sorry, trying to tell my dad in F14 at the same time? No, it's okay to learn. Just whether Ida in 1.0 was Liz as well. They said 6 years ago. That might be... Oh! That might be before the calamity. We reach the credits.
Children of the land,
Do you hear?
echoes of truths that once rang clear.
Clear.
Two souls intertwined.
did find heaven's need fell dark. Paying attention to some of these voice actor names. Fantastic work by everyone. And every single one of these is still the voice actor for the character, I think. Or most of them. Drifted by. We finally did it, Humpy. I think you weren't here for the start of the stream. May 12, 2023, May 12, was the first Heavensward stream. If I'm not mistaken from the thumbnail. We checked it earlier. So it's been exactly 1 year. Is what it took us to finish both Heavensward and post-Heavensward. The whole thing, right? So yeah. To the wind. To the wind. To the wind. Scattering the words to the wind. Heaven's sword. Congrats on beating Heavensward. Don't forget to log out and view the Stormblood trailer new menu screen before ending stream. Yeah, we'll do that. Stormblood is not yet to be started, by the way, Taji Gang. And we're still gonna be in the Heavensward title screen, so to speak, by doing some other things related to it. But given this is MSQ, we have to see it. I believe you see a flashback of her sister at some point. Okay. So it wasn't like the original, the true Ida, let's say. Shin Ida in 1.0, but okay. It's a plot twist they've had since the beginning. Since the beginning. Jason Lashia, Hoshfon, Nishida Masakazu. I like how Hoshfon's name was there for a good chunk of time. Oh, you just watched the new Demon Slayer episode. Welcome back, Ichinian. We just watched an episode of Things Alright over here. Without this heaven's sword, a hero must always smile. Must always smile. Empty blades. Why? The abyss. No. Never know. And thus the Heavensward book is closed. Completely. Well, not exactly, actually. Hildebrand Adventures? They're part of the Heavensward book, trust me. The Scholasticate, the Warring Triad, Hell, we might even repeat Alexander for that matter. The last thing in it anyway. If you do a cover of this song, I will freak out in a good way, of course. Yeah. I'd have to see about, you know, copyright and all that stuff, but... Hey, we have covered the Final Fantasy song before. It's still the latest cover on the channel. Redemption by Gact. From FF7, Dirge of Cerberus. Or Kerberus if you prefer. There! Urian J, could you please return to this look? Somebody, please talk some sense into my dude. Into my scholar. Urian J. Now I gotta see any dialogue in which the others have talked about Ida. Quote-unquote Ida. And if they've said anything that suggests, in the usual FF14 subtle way, that she was not Ida, Urian J probably said some passing comment that was too clever to understand until you finally know it. Oh, this whole business with the Warriors of Darkness, man. How are they gonna come back? Because they gotta come back. But that's gotta be mean bad things for them. Urian J never has any fashion sense. He had it that one time and then he went to that horrible outfit. Look, you can keep the mask, I get the meaning behind it, but just the rest of it. The rest of it. Don't go back to those horrible sandals. As horrible as this motherfucker on my screen right now. But you summoned something really awesome. I gotta give you some credit for that, Ilbert. You gave us a great battle. How the hell did he get the eyes? I'm sure we're gonna get the answer later, but still, I gotta wonder. How on Eorzea did he get those eyes from the big abyss right there? How? But yeah, god damn it, Urian J. God damn it, Papalimo. You died like a Giga Chad, like Luis Suarez did. Look at that absolute epic scene right there. I gotta get that as a wallpaper. Gosetsu-sama! Introduced. Great introduction. Great moment to introduce him right after Papalimo died. So much going on. So many moving pieces to this great FF14 puzzle. I love it. You'll definitely get the answer later. Okay. Don't you worry. We don't need to hurry. Oh yeah, and Nero just killed it right here. This image of Sid and Nero. I also need this as a wallpaper. It would all be an answer you like either. God damn it. God damn it. Don't tell me anymore. Don't tell me anymore. It's fine to tease me, but be careful because sometimes I think you say a bit too much, Alurin. For me. You know I'm forgetful with names, but sometimes that is a bit too much. Oh, Heavensward. The truth of many things has been discovered. Scions, superstars of the seventh dawn, of the seventh dimension. Ichinian with the 10 bits. Thank you so much for the 10 particles from all across the cosmos in the form of Twitch bits. You got the first place in cheering now. You're on your way to you're on your way towards those exclusive cheer emotes. We still have those. You can get crown, you can get the money. You can get the money emote and the crown emote. No pressure, of course. No pressure, of course. Cheer what you can. If indeed cheering is what you can do. Following, if that's all you can do, make sure to follow to support the stream. If all you can do is lurk, make sure to lurk to support the stream from the shadows. I don't need to see you to know that there are stars watching at all times. Superstars watching us at all times, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here, Tachi Gang, for this climactic stream today. Great week it's been. Great week it's been. Yes, of course, we'll have more FF14 next week, as well as Knights of the Old Republic. Some other things, maybe. We will still be able to stream on Saturday. It's just gonna be much later. Oh, there we go. This song. There's the Omega weapon. Oh, the soprano in here. So good. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I'll let you gaze over the credits while I'm answering this. Oh no, wait, I can't, oh, my mouse, there we go. And there's Lise. The one we now know as her true name, Lise. 6 years spent as Ida. I do hope we see the actual Ida in a flashback and we see what her personality was like. I'm also curious to know if the way Lise was behaving as Ida is the way Ida was, and she was acting like her sister, or if that's just Lisa's own personality. We might find out. But I mean, I could attribute the changes to personality to the loss of Papa Limo and the complete finding of her identity as Liz. Oh, this song, man. She was acting like her sister. Aha, okay. Fascinating then. Whoa, that's that makes me... I want to rewatch every single cutscene with Ida and Papa Limo. Now, see, where was it that if you started in Gridania, you got them. So I got them with Alterborn. Personality is totally different, okay. Yeah, because I might attribute the change to personality to, like, the circumstances that happened. Not necessarily that she was acting like Ida, but, okay, she was acting as Ida. That's fascinating. That's quite the commitment to being like her sister, to honoring her sister in that way, you could say. But, oh my god. Oh, Ida. Ida. Limo, Scions of the Seven Dawn, Shinryu, Omega, oh, Omega, towards Stormblood we go. Expansion number 2, patches number 4 and beyond. Stormblood. Heaven's sword, post-Heaven's sword. Let's go with this hype towards the next expansion, my Taji gang. Can you feel the hype of FF14? Don't trail this year. I hope it's good to you. More advanced players. It shall win awards. In the Game Awards, look forward to FF14. Award-winning, critically acclaimed for a good reason. Oh, favorite 3 moments of post-Heavensward? Go. You can't just make me go. I don't remember which moments were in post-Heavensward and which were in Heavensward itself exactly. Okay, Papa Limo's last stand. This is kind of difficult actually. No. Well, the battle we just saw between... most of them are recent ones, given what we saw lately, but we also have the final battle against Nidhogg. The whole thing there. I can't... 3 moments! No, I can't! I can't! I'll tell you my nominees. Here are this year's nominees. My nominees are Sir Emmerich in the council, declaring that he's gonna give his aid at Belsar's wall. The council gathering in the first place at Canicena's place, at her joint. Let's go. No, but that's one. Omega versus Shinryu. Ida revealing she's not Ida right now. Are you kidding me? Those are my nominees. I can't tell you 3. I'm sorry, I can't answer the question. It's almost like the game is just that good. Yeah, you can't just choose. No, I can't. Oh, if I have Hildebrand eligible for that? Yeah. The Hildebrand stuff, if it's part of it, then things change. They most certainly do. I am so hyped for Stormblood. Remember, courtesy of Alluring right there, we're gonna have a 12-hour stream. You know, I decided to do it until we start Stormblood. It's not gonna happen yet though. After this, next week we're gonna do... most likely we're gonna start with either Dungeons or Hildebrand Manderville stuff. We could make a poll to decide which one we're gonna do first, maybe? Or I can just decide, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the way we've done it before, I just follow the order from the wiki. Just like from top to bottom, so whatever is next, but I'm open to anything. I do think, I don't know. Because we're probably only gonna have time for one if it's a stream like today. So I don't know. Well, I have to roll advertisements soon. Maybe I can do it during the credits here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm expecting a post-credits cutscene any moment now when the credits end. I hope it's okay. We're gonna run 90 seconds of ads because I gotta do it. Oh, nice. They're crediting all the musicians. Yeah, credit every single one of them. The geniuses. Everybody did so well. Wow. Just having some water here. Oh, yeah. Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14. There's many of the voice actors there. I'm guessing they're voice actors of like unnamed characters, maybe unnamed minor characters. Voice actor management. I've actually seen some of those names here and there. Or at least I could swear somewhere. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Heavensward. Heavensward. Heavensward, Heavensward. Towards Stormblood, towards Stormblood. A new alliance has formed. After Nidhogg, Midgar, Sormer. After Hoshfon, Papa, 'Papa, 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 ' I wonder how long they were planning to kill off Papalimo, now that I think about it, because it feels like, in a way, they killed both Ida and Papalimo at the same time here. The pair of Ida and Papalimo, they're both gone. Ida was never there in the first place, but in a way she was there. Liz, I guess, did a good job at acting like her sister. This Liz person, I'm so curious about her. I think I've seen her in other people's streams, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. Because it's a change to the status quo. It's not the Scions as we knew them. It's really gonna change the way I see previous cutscenes. It's really gonna change it. Can't wait to see them. I mean, I'm gonna have good reasons to see them beyond that, because we're gonna have the graphics upgrade. We're gonna have good reasons to, like, oh, let's admire the way everybody looks here, right? The way my character looks in those cutscenes. Maybe wearing an outfit I couldn't have worn back then. Right? Looking even fancier now. Can't wait to see it. I kinda do, because now she is Liz, not Ida. The death of oneself and the birth of another. The true birth of Liz now. Like, Ida died here, but she also didn't die. She died a while ago. But, makes me think that even back then in 1.0, they were planning to kill off Papalimo at some point. So there's that. They may, or maybe they just came up with that later. Because it's like Tancred, Y'shtola, and Ida and Papalimo. Those are the Scions that greet the player depending on where they start. They're major characters. Killing them off is a big deal. Big deal. I think Y'shtola kind of becomes a representative for FF14 in like big collabs between Final Fantasies, right? Much like Shantoto gets to represent FF11. I really think they should be able to use Meteor and Alphino more as a rep. But Yishi's not bad, right? So I think Yishi's kind of safe in terms of dying off in the future. And kinda is the keyword, I guess, but yeah. Tancred, who knows? I don't know. And I won't know for a while. Don't tell me, of course, don't tell me. And then who knows what Dawntrail is gonna bring. It's gonna be years from now at this rate, but Ithaca. Ithaca gave you the journey. Dawntrail gave you the journey. And beyond Dawntrail. I still don't know why Y'shtola is the representative so much. Why is Y'shtola so representative? Yeah. I couldn't read that right for a moment. Pardon me. No, you did write it correctly there, Humpy. But yeah. Oh, vocalist Omega Bone. Somebody called Omega. Maybe when I finish Shadowbringers I will know. That might be a reason. There might be a reason, actually, yeah. Never cared much for Papalimo. He was just kind of there and didn't do that much compared to other Scions, in your opinion? He still has that meaningfulness. Meaningfulness, is that a word? Anyway, he still has that meaningfulness as greeting the player character if you started in Gridania. And I think that's the thing from 1.0 as well, from what I've seen. Ul'dah, Gridania, and Limsa Lominsa as the starting cities. That was around before ARR. And Tancred and the others as well, greeting you. I'm not sure. Heaven's sword, heaven's sword and storm blood. Remind me to sing the New Zone song. A whole new zone, a whole new zone. Right? We seem to be ending the credits here. When you see logos, you know it's about to get to the end. Thank you, Final Fantasy 14. Thank you, Yoshi P, for this great game. Are we about to witness a post-credits cutscene? Okay, special things. Okay, we're not done yet, I think. Yes, I recognize some of these names. Actually, the only one I recognize so far is Tetsuya Nomura. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. Let's go, Ichinian. Oh, Keta Amemiya. Okay, Keta Amemilla. Do you see that name right there? Amemilla Keta. Keta Amemilla. He's being thanked because of the Garo collab. Because Keta Amemilla is the creator of Garo. I think that's the reason why they're thanking him. I could see him designing something for Final Fantasy itself, though. That's so great to see the name there. What the hell? That's so cool. That's so cool. I guess the Garo collab first happened around Heavensward time. Dude, oh my god. Whoa. It happened so far back. That's amazing. There are a lot of Yoshidas in the credits. Oh, interesting. Keta Amemilla just like there on its own. Let's go. So I'm guessing maybe at the end of... I don't know if you saw that. We already have seen the end of 6.5, right? I'm guessing they must have thanked the Fall Guys staff, maybe? Press released in March 2017. Voice cast updated January 2023. Wow. That's very recent, actually. Nice. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Yoshi P. Square Enix. Square Enix. Square Enix. Everyone involved did such a splendid job in this HQ game. Here we go. There may be nothing, but okay. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, and now I noticed the lead motif in the song here. Nice. Was at least 2-3 different ones early on in the special thanks part. Oh, interesting. How absolutely wonderful this has been. Don't worry. We're still gonna see the Stormblood trailer, but we gotta talk to everyone. Things are heating up in Al Amigo, but we can't afford to lose track of the trouble that might be brewing in the rest of the realm. Don't you worry though. I'll be keeping an ear to the ground, mid nose in the air, and one eye on the horizon. Let's go, Ryol. Or is it Riol? Did you know about it? I mean, Liz. I had no idea. We only met after the calamity, and her sister must have already been, well, you know. Oh, so she... No, yeah, she even died before the calamity, actually. She never got to see the calamity. That's crazy. That's crazy. Or, well, did I misinterpret that? Maybe not. I'm not sure. No, wait. Before I talk to them... FME? Who is this? Who was this? Lady Flamin? I sent her outside to enjoy a quiet cup of tea. Much has happened these past moons, and we all can use a rest every now and again. No, wait. We've seen FME before. She just seems so odd to me because she's standing where Flamin usually stands. Behind the counter. Hey, there we go. Back to form, Hoary Boulder. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Things are still lively around here. We're preparing for more war, after all. I have to mention I had an Oreo churro yesterday. I know, very important information. I didn't know such things existed, Ichinian. My god. That sounds very delicious now. Wow. Nice, nice. Umaiso. I think Umaiso translates to it looks delicious, but I don't know how to say it sounds delicious, but yeah, there we go. Though it might be simpler to surrender to despair, I have chosen to resume my studies in the arcane. I received much wisdom from Papa Limo, and I would put his advice into practice. Oh yeah, the Boulder brothers, yeah. A fine showing, brother, but you have yet to outpace Aenor. Should the Archons be called away to Garabania, it will fall to us to deal with the Science's usual obligations, and thus we must remain in peak condition. Whoa. I made a fool of myself on our last mission, but I will show him what I'm made of. Come now, Hori. Is that the best you've got? Wow. Yeah. Let me show you just what I'm made of now. You never heard of churros? No, I know what a churro is, but I mean an Oreo churro. I didn't know such a thing existed. That's what I meant. I know churros. I know. That's why I can picture how delicious that must have been. That's a lot of food I haven't heard of. I know churros. My sister has the most curious ideas about courtship. Oh, is that what that is? Right. I think I remember now. You go do your thing. You go do your thing. Hoary Boulder is a good catch. Are you kidding me? It's a good catch. Look at him. What a giga chat as well. I'm in the same boat as Khaiden on that. Oh, yeah. Like, you knew what churros were, but like Oreo churros. Wait a minute, such a thing exists? Yeah. There's like many of those inventions that are like that. Like, what was it that I must have discovered at some point? That sounds maybe similar. When you discover there's a burger pizza or something like that, right? It's like, oh, such a thing exists. You can combine those two things. Man, now you're making me crave an Oreo churro. Anyway, or something like that. I'll have dinner after the stream. Gonna be something different. You should have seen the look on Tataru's face when I recounted Liz. I realized in retrospect that I should perhaps have waited for you to return. I also told Alice, apologies. Oh, I would have loved to see the look on her face. Oh, no, Alfino! You should have waited for me! It's okay, my boy. It's okay. Like a taco pizza, discovered that recently. Oh, yeah. I don't know how that one works. It's like, how does that even work? People eat everything, including banana on pizza. See, I can't see how that one would work, but you never know. I've had pear or pear. You know, pear on pizza actually fits really nicely. It's like a nice gourmet pizza. It's like the slices are very thin and very like blended into the pizza itself. It blends even better than pineapple. Not that I hate pineapple on pizza. I can go for that anytime. Next time I order a pizza, I should go for a Hawaiian one. It's been a while since I've had that. Oh, you also like banana and pineapple on pizza. Ichinian, you mad lass. You maniac. Banana pizza doesn't sound like I would like it though. No, thank you. That chocolate pizza though, that has banana in it though. Okay, let's do that. Chocolate pizza is like it's shaped like pizza, but it's not actually pizza in the sense that it doesn't have cheese or something. Of course, there's the one that actually has cheese and chocolate in it, and that one, no, you can keep it. That's not going near my mouth anytime soon. No. Anyway, let's continue here. I may have mentioned, but Alfino has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Ho. Liz has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Girabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence, correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamigans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I rather suspect do you. You suspect correctly. Alice. Oh, here we go. This is the moment we get the post-credits cutscene. Or rather, the tease to Stormblood. Here we go. We go to war once again. I mean, it wasn't that long ago we went to war. It was against dragons. Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. Let's go, Pippin. Don't die, Pippin. I don't know why I got the feeling he might die. Roban. It's almost time, father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Ball of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. Let's go. Woohoo! Oh, hello, Ares. Thank you for coming with the hydrate. Let me do it right now. Before I read Roban's line, maybe. There we are. Very well, Ilbert. I will take our homeland back. At least do that for the Ilbert before he lost himself to that stupidity. For the both of us. Ever the noble one, Roban. Yes. At the very least, we will actually liberate Al Amigo. But Ilbert died for something else. Here we go, though. Here's the Empire. Ah, upon the throne, huh? Like a true emperor. I'm guessing that's the Emperor. They are good at looking impressive, though. They should be. But you're getting literally everybody in the world. Not just the Orsian, in the world. United against you, Empire. You're mighty, but you might want to watch out for that.
My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Baelsar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend... Your will be done.
Doesn't have to say a single word. A true emperor. No, the Viceroy.
Unknown. My spies tell me the Domes call it Shinri, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting.
I agree with that, my Imperial friend. Oh, I gotta take a screenshot of that. That's a Vegeta smile right there. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. It's gonna play the trailer, actually. Okay, I thought it was gonna play the trailer. One way or another. 5 minutes of fate. The next quest is called Beyond the Great Wall. Let me consult the wiki. Is this a Stormblood quest already? I think it is. Let me take a look at it, and I'll catch up with the chat in a moment. Well, let's take a look. Stormblood. Main scenario quest. Yes, that is the first quest in the MSQ for Stormblood. And it already seems to unlock a new area. A whole new zone! No, not yet though. Not yet. We still have things to do in Heavensward for future streams. However, we should look at the trailer in a moment. Let me just... Time for the Star Wars arc of M14 to begin. Oh. The man, the myth, the villain. Garlemald's ass, says Mist. A test of your reflexes. That's not the Emperor. He's worse, much worse. Oh dear, oh dear. What were you talking about earlier? There are over 700 flavors of cheese. Oh, you don't like cheesy, Chinyan? That's okay. No, you don't lose friendships over that. I'm okay with it. No, I like it fine enough. But I do like it more as an ingredient. Bread is the thing that I can eat just as it is. Although you may argue it's never an ingredient, but like sliced bread for sandwiches or loaves of bread that are meant to be only for like sandwiches. I can eat them just as they are and be very happy thanks to that. Well, of course, there's got to be enough to not go hungry, but like if I have just that for something to eat, and maybe I have tea with me, but even if it's just water, good old water and bread, I'm fine with it. As long as the bread is of good quality though. If it's stale bread or something like that, then obviously it doesn't work. Did I forget anything else in the chat? Okay. But yeah. I'm so excited for Khaiden to react to this trailer. Well. Let us not delay that any further. We haven't said a full goodbye to these titles, but it's pretty much, we're pretty much saying goodbye now. We'll make sure to have them also when we do the other Heavensward stuff, or rather post-Heavensward stuff with Hildebrand, and all of that is still gonna have the Heavensward quest acquisition and quest completion sounds, right? And I can't wait to hear what the Stormblood ones will be. This is why it's good to save the side quests. As much as I changed my mind about saying, hey, we're actually gonna go back and do the side quest. But no. All right, let's get to it. Wait. Sorry, I didn't do that intentionally. I just got an idea. There's something we can do just to show everybody as much as possible. Sorry, alluring, not sorry. Wait. Let me see. Wait. Hold on. Let me. I just wanted to show completely on the screen. Oh yeah, we can just switch to this screen, and we'll do it from here, right? There we go. Okay, now for real. Let's see. It's already so red. There's gonna be Stormblood, all right. Yoshitaka Hamano. Nobu Uematsu. Whoa. What is this? This music. Whoa. Oh, right, because they introduced new classes. Is that dancer? Look at that. Look at. Oh. That's Liz. That's Monk. That's what she is. That's the true Liz. Dude. That's Liz, right? Oh my god, I love her. Dude. Oh, what an absolute unit she is. Her outfit. Oh, her demeanor. I gotta pick up Monk, man. I gotta pick it up. I also love the look of the Yokai Watched Monk weapons. And it fits the Ranger outfit so well. Oh, look at this. Those banners. Oh, where can I get those banners? Dude, Liz is so badass. I love her vibe already. Look at this. Oh. Yeah. Eastern martial arts vibes. Let's go. Who is it she's fighting? It's not Meteor, is it? Wow. Alamigo. Oh, Alamigo is purple. Oh, we gotta liberate it. Garlemald. Kugane. Okay. One of your favorite destinations. Looking so good, man. Ooh, whoa. Underwater city? What is this? What the hell is that? Underwater temple? Whoa. Oh yeah, the vibes in here. Yeah. I can go for this. And Samurai was introduced here, of course. Is that Gosetsu? Or somebody else? That doesn't look like Gosetsu, actually. Oh. Standoff time. Oh. That was so good. That's not Meteor, is it? It's like the butterfly bird meme. Is this Meteor? Okay, this is Meteor. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Let's go. Protagonist energy, baby. Sasuga Shujinko. Damn, too bad about the buildings, though. Who owns those buildings? Oh, Meteor. You Giga Chat. This city is amazing! What the hell? It looks more modern than I expected, also. Dude! This city is incredible! This is Kugane, I think. There he is. Naoki Yoshida. Yoshi P-sama. Gosetsu! Yugiri! They look so good in these graphics. Storm on blood! Oh yeah, that's Liz and the... That's Liz in the logo, isn't she? The fire, so whoa, this really is war themed. Wasn't it enough against the dragons? War continues indeed. Oh, this is so good, man. Oh, listen to that. Listen. Death to Garlemald. Let's go. Storm of blood, baby. Down with the Empire. Samurai. Oh, they're swimming. That's also something that's going to be introduced. Doma is best nation because Yugiri. Oh, just do your cough medicine. Hope you get better, Ichinian. I know. Wash it down with something if you can. But yeah. You have used Monk before, Mist. Whoa. What was I gonna say? You know, it's kind of sad to think that in the future, it's still quite far in the future at this rate, but like, when I finally get to the Endwalker screen, it's not gonna hit as great as this. Like, you know, like Ichinian said earlier, ooh, shiny. This is old. This is several years old, but to me, it feels so new, and so I am so ready for a new, brand new, shiny, brand new, fresh out of the oven game, right? Shadowbringers will hit just as much because I've been able to avoid the spoilers at the very least of the title screens, thank goodness. And Walker though, because you know they force you into the latest expansion if you have it. I kept seeing a lot, and we keep skipping it. We're gonna do the same next stream, and for many streams afterward. I'm not gonna buy Dawn Trail immediately, but hopefully I don't get too spoiled on it. We'll see. Underwater swimming combat was added with Stormblood. Wait. Slow down. Combat. What do you mean underwater combat? What? 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 Underwater swimming. Underwater city. Underwater combat. Look, it's not like I haven't played a game with underwater combat before, but especially like WoW did have underwater combat actually, but like Mist is like there is no underwater combat though. No, I'm not sure. Underwater spearfishing? What? Well, anyway, I'm hyped one way or another. Underwater city. I kind of look like a temple more than a city. It look kind of small. I don't know about combat, but there's definitely swimming and fishing. Underwater fishing. I mean, that sounds interesting. I gotta get back to fishing. I can keep doing that off stream. Though the fishing dungeons or whatever they were. Maybe I like to do them on stream the first time. This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. Isn't it? What the fuck is a fishing dungeon, says Karma? Well, it's not exactly a dungeon, but it's pretty much that, Karma. It's actually not even a dungeon. I think it's with 8 people, right? It's not 4, it's 8. It's a fishing trial, right? I haven't actually done them yet, so I don't know. Oh, the Monster Hunter collab is here? Or, wait. What are you talking about, Lurin? Is that something that's coming or something in Stormblood? I know there's a certain game that's gonna have a collab. I think in the MSQ later on, but I don't know when that happens. It's a game I haven't played. In Stormblood? Oh my god, okay. So much going on, man. How did they do so many things, dude? Monster Hunter collabs and Stormblood. Did I just swear? Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I've been giving the wrong impression to you all, saying I'm say-so. Say-so. I'm not fucking say-so. I fucking curse when the occasion calls for it. This is a climactic motherfucking stream. Are you kidding me? Let's fucking go for Stormblood. Though it's still not happening. Still not happening. My dear Tajigang travelers, superstars, supernovas. We have finished with this. We have finished the MSQ for post-Heavensward. But we still have some things to do in Heavensward, namely Hildebrand, Scholasticate with Briardine, and like War in Triad and some other dungeons. Potentially we can do it all in one stream. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I would like to maybe start earlier next Sunday to see if we can finish earlier that Sunday. Let's not turn it into another 12-hour stream, because what follows after that is a 12-hour stream as we're thinking by Lurin, and I thought to save it for when we start Stormblood. That's all gonna be just MSQ, although I think we can take a detour for some extra dungeons and stuff. Just dungeons or other group content like that. Man, I want to do Beast Tribe stuff. I want to do treasure hunt stuff, but like, it took us a whole year to finally finish Heavensward and post-Heavensward, so like, yeah, these things take a while. It's gotta be a certain priority. Khaiden, yeah, what is it, Aris? I ain't say so, no. Look, I'm gonna praise you, I'm gonna compliment you all, and I'm gonna tell you you're all superstars. You're all, you know, I want to be the shining light in your life. Not being ironic right now. But we're gonna be fucking hype while we do so. Don't you see? And of course I can be a mischievous little maniac, can't I? See you next year when he finishes Stormblood. You're laughing, but that might be the case, Humpy. That might be the case, especially if I have to take a hiatus from FF14 because of the graphics update. I'm doing my best to see how I can budget for the PC upgrades, okay? I've been playing Supermarket Simulator off stream. It's been teaching me some things about budgeting. Most shocked by the fishing dungeon. I can't fathom how it would have worked. Well, yeah, I just heard that is a thing. I don't know. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. So many amazing things coming. And that is how we finish this week of streams. Tajigang, thank you so much. Knights of the Old Republic was great too, by the way. We're gonna get into some epic stuff for sure. Some plot twists incoming. I gotta get better at not teasing them because I know what's coming. It's my third playthrough. I just haven't actually finished the game. Long story short, but like, we'll have it next week. So I'm thinking I'll have the schedule ready as soon as possible. Yeah, I think Lurin is referring to ocean fishing. That's what it's called, I think. You go onto a ship and it's 8 players. I have seen it in other streams as well. Just haven't paid attention to it that much. But it's 8 players on a ship. Or is it fewer? But anyway, it's 8 players on a ship by the ocean and you all fish there. That's what it is, I think. And it's pretty much like a trial, like a dungeon. Something like that. It's FF14 Karma. They're maniacs that do that sort of thing. But yeah, let's go. 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 Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ara, ara. There we go, Eris. So the redeem right as I'm singing. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, next week, so Wednesday, I think we're gonna have Knights of the Old Republic actually. So we'll do number 3 on KOTOR number 3 on Wednesday. And Friday, I'm not gonna put anything on the schedule, but we're still working really hard to be able to bring Spacecast. Just, my God, all sorts of things keep coming up. I'm really sorry that we keep kind of postponing some episodes here and there. But this time I'm not gonna put it on the schedule for that reason. And also, I'm almost certain we are gonna do the D&D session, the second part of that one-shot, with Yoru and company over on his channel, but I won't put it on the schedule. Also because it's on his channel, but You know, I think like even if you're part of a collab, like it's something you can do to put it on the schedule graphic. Many VTubers do it like that. And I'm certainly one of those VTubers, but for now I will not. But yeah, so it's gonna look empty on Friday, but we may definitely have some things coming, so watch out for that. Then Saturday is gonna be later. It's gonna be like around this time actually, or like an hour later from here. On Saturday for a Japanese learning stream once again. What episode is that now? 34? 35 or something? We're catching up to Kamen Rider Gatchart in number of episodes. Right? We may even have like as many episodes as Gatchart does by the time it finishes. There we go. It's gonna look weird to have like episode 125 or something if I keep the streams going like that. But why not? Why not? Maybe I'll retool the name of the Japanese learning streams depending on how long we continue going with them. Not counting stuff like Shashingo. We should return with Shashingo. We will return with Shashingo in the future. Not for now though. We definitely need to review. Just 2 streams for Shashingo. I think we could do a little bit more. And well, next Sunday, yeah, it's FF14 again on Sunday. We will return with FF14 on Friday. Don't make no mistake about it. Final Fantasy Friday will return. Ichinyan, you have redeemed compliment me. Dear Ichinyan, what can I say? You are such an absolute lovely person, such a sweetheart, and like every time you talk to me in DMs, it's like, oh my god, like you're so nice. You are so nice and so wholesome. I mean, you're the say-so one, maybe. You're the say-so one. I don't know if you swear. Even if you swear, you're the say-so one. You are, you know, your theme after strawberries and cats. Strawberries tend to be bittersweet. They have a theme about being bittersweet, but I find it to be very, very, very sweet, actually. And like, they're actually, you are as sweet as the strawberries you portray. And you are as, you know how cats, the moment you see a cat, it makes your day because it's a cat doing cat things. It's the same with you, Ichinya. I am so glad you exist in this world. I am so glad you are a reality. You are part of reality. Reality is made better by your presence. Thank you so much, Ichinya. Aries, you have redeemed it as well. Well, Aries, you shine like the true superstar that you are. And you are so multidimensionally talented. Not just in art. But you've done some amazing things in art. And Aries, I'm so glad to have met you for sure. So glad to have met you as well. And like, it is a great honor to share purple with somebody like you. I can phrase it like that. Yeah, we can phrase it like that. And to share, well, you're not exactly star theme, are you? Pardon me if I get it wrong. But if you are, to share that as well. Right? It's a fun coincidence, isn't it? WTF is what the frick? Ah, okay. So it was me who brought the fuck into the frick. Well, okay. Bye. That's the end of the stream. Bye. No, we're actually about to end the stream right now. Thank you so much, Taji Gang. Thank you so much. It's been such a great week, and of course, these kinds of F14 streams are always so great. Again, even if it takes us a while to catch up, it all is worth it in the end because of this, right? Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Now, let's see who we can drop a raid to. An invasion from another dimension. Let me craft the message. Right here. Let's craft the message. Craft the message. Invasion from another dimension. Invasion from another dimension. But no, thank you, Ichinan. Thank you. Oh yeah, music interest in as well. I never knew I'd meet someone else that likes Halloween in the Tubing Sphere, in the VTubing Sphere. Oh, there are a few, by the way. There are a few for sure that I know of. You're a star particle? There you go. There you go, you supernova. Superstar? No, supernova. You exploded beyond as well. You can be both for sure. Let's see who is live to raid. Let me take a look. La la la. La 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 la. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, I think I know who we can raid. Why isn't it telling me how long they've been live anymore from the thumbnail? It used to tell me on the thumbnail how long this person has been live. But anyway. Okay, I think I know who we're gonna raid. But alright. And yeah, the other version of the Invasion from Another Dimension, by the way, you can copy and paste either one depending on the emotes you have. I do encourage you to use the emote, the Khaiden raid emote version, if you are a sub, or if you have it unlocked for 24 hours. We can really make use of the emote. It's still brand new after all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, let's raid Azure Novus right here. Am I saying the word correctly? Azure Novus. Not a bit terrible. Khaiden and I also friends because Halloween. Oh, for many other reasons as well, Humpy. But yeah, Humpy over there also likes Halloween. Yay, 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 yay. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, by the way, you can check out the latest karaoke stream if you want to see me sing Halloween. No, wait, I didn't sing Halloween. I sang Gamma Ray. Never mind. That was a previous karaoke stream. Anyway. Let's raid Azure Novus. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. It's been fantastic, Taji Gang. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday/Monday. We start the week with great hype, do we not? That's what we aim to do here in the Khaiden Taji Gang dimension, baby. Love you all, Taji Gang. Otsukai-sama.